Hello, my name is Jen Reuter, and I'm an associate at Spaulding Ridge. Thank you for taking a few short minutes to watch the capabilities around debt management planning as a utilities company in Anaplan. The utilities industry is known for being very capital intensive due to the nature of the projects that are taken on. These are mostly backed by debt, so a key item to plan for is capital investment and the debt issuances related to this. Anaplan is a powerful tool that could help you handle this debt planning through a variety of ways. What you're looking at here is a debt manager page in Anaplan. It has a list of debt issuances, the associated terms, attributes, and conditions with that debt issuance, as well as a mini set of financials showing your income statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow statement that will update accordingly depending on the terms and attributes associated with the debt issuances. The issuances could be taken on by any of the subsidiaries or different entities associated with the company that will ultimately roll up naturally to give you a total company view. What we're looking at here is a list of issuances. These could be fed from historical treasury data or a data warehouse, and it could also be fed by adding them manually for future planning. If we want to add one manually, we could hit Add Debt Facility, type in a name of the bond issuance, and it will give you a blank slate to start to input values for. And this will immediately, in real time, as you're updating the values, update your financial statements in the background. So yes, it's updating the mini financial statements below, but it's also updating the total company's financial statements that are being fed outside of this page itself. If we go to bond issuance A, say this bond was issued in order to fund a solar project that was going to start in January of 2020. The initial amount needed, we'll say, is $400 million. And once we go ahead and input this, we'll see the financials below update. So as you can see, based off of that issuance amount and the corresponding terms that we already had input, it updates the financials below. If for some reason we're now realizing we need to take on more debt for this issuance, we could update this issuance amount and it'll update that long-term portion of long-term debt on the financials below and also the financials that are being driven from this behind the scenes. Say as if everything was going to plan, this would have been taken out in January of 2020, but now due to COVID, it's being pushed out and the project is being delayed. Now we're not seeing the project start until October. We'll push this to October 1st and we'll see the financials update so you're no longer feeling the impact of this debt issuance until it's actually issued. Another key item to note is the interest rate. Due to the riskiness and long-term nature of these projects, banks tend to issue higher interest rates in order to make the project and the returns worth it. So if we were to update here to a higher interest rate, we'll see the interest expense shoot up in real time based off of what was input. As mentioned, this is all happening on one page, but it's having a much greater impact on the background. Anywhere else that's feeling the impacts, any of the financial statements or corresponding planning that's going on that's feeling the impact of these debt issuances will be updated accordingly in real time as these are being toggled on the screen. If you're shooting for a specific ratio or you really want to understand your debt position and where you stand with your CapEx, this is a great way to get an efficient and effective method of planning by utilizing Anaplan. If you want to talk more around these capabilities, feel free to reach out to the contact information on the screen here. We'd be happy to talk more. Thank you so much and have a great day.